Hello, good afternoon, students. Now we were discussing about the exercise. This exercise is exercise on the page number 46. So now we are going to discuss question number 4 up to question number 3. We are already discussed in previous video. Question number 4: which gas is produced when dilute hydrochloric acid is added to a reactive metal, right? That means metal more reactive than hydrogen. So hydrogen gas will release. Write the chemical reaction when iron reacts with dilute sulfuric acid. Note down this reaction. Iron Fe plus H2SO4 changes into FeSO4 plus H2. FeSO4 is green color salt, and its water solution is greenish color, or we can say in green color. Question number 5: what would you observe when zinc is added to a solution of iron second sulfate? As I already told you, iron second sulfate is light green in color. When you put zinc is more reactive than iron, so it displaces iron from its place and take its position and form zinc sulfate. So the reaction is zinc plus FeSO4 changes into ZnSO4 plus Fe. Right, so in this way chemical reactions will take place. Now another heading is how do metals and non-metals react together. So metal and non-metal, as they have different behaviors, so they react together. And now we are going to discuss the bonding in between metal and non-metal. As you already know, metals are those elements which have tendency to lose the electron. For example, sodium, its configuration is 281. And another important point to note, atoms do the bonding or involved in the bonding to complete their octet. Bonding means transference of electron or sharing of electron. So metal and non-metals bond together by the transferring of the electron. So sodium having the 281 configuration, but inert gases means 8 electron in the outermost orbit. That means they have the 8 electron, that is complete octet, they will be stable. So sodium has tendency to lose this 1 electron and changes into Na plus, and configuration become 2,8, so it become more stable. Similarly, chlorine, it is a non-metal, configuration 2,8,7, as you already studied in chapter 4 in the class 9th. So it has tendency to take 1 electron, it has tendency to lose 1 electron, it has tendency to take 1 electron and changes into Cl minus. अब माइनस प्लस चार्ज क्यों आते हैं ये भी मैं आपको पहले बता चुकी हूँ 9th क्लास में, क्योंकि सोडियम में प्रोटॉन का नंबर 11 है. ठीक है, जब आप एक इलेक्ट्रॉन लूज कर देंगे तो इलेक्ट्रॉन का नंबर 10 रह जाएगा, यानी कि एक पॉजिटिव एक्सिस में हो जाएगा. दैट्स व्हाई इट गेट 1 यूनिट पॉजिटिव चार्ज. Similarly, chlorine has 17 proton in its outermost in the orbits. So when it is receive 1 electron in its outermost orbit, its configuration become 288. Now it become inert because its octet is complete. The octet complete means outer orbit having the 8 electron in the outermost orbit, and its nucleus having the 17 protons, but electron number become 18. This is the reason it get 1 unit negative charge. So in this way these atoms get charged. Now this Na plus and Cl minus, due to opposite charges, come to each other and form the Na plus Cl minus, that is sodium chloride compound. Right, this is we can't show this force of attraction by the single line जैसा हम अमोनिया या वाटर के केस में करते हैं. बिकॉज व्हाट इज द रीजन बिहाइंड इट? बिकॉज दीज आर द चार्ज बॉडीज and this charge is developed present all over the surface in uniform manner. So whenever you join together, they attach together and form the bond. So this type of bond is known as a non-directional bond, क्योंकि किसी पर्टिकुलर डायरेक्शन की ज़रूरत नहीं होती. ये ऐसे समझिए कि अगर एक बॉल है और आपको कोई कॉइन इस पर पेस्ट करना है, तो अगर यहीं पर फेविकॉल है एक पॉइंट पे, तो आपको कॉइन को इस पर्टिकुलर डायरेक्शन में लाना पड़ेगा एंड इट इज़ ए डायरेक्शनल बॉन्ड. और अगर पूरी बॉल के ऊपर फेविकॉल है तो आपको आंख बंद करके कहीं भी अगर आप कॉइन पेस्ट करेंगे तो पेस्ट हो जाएगा. सेम कंडीशन इज हेयर. लेकिन अब इसके आगे और क्या होगा? दिस होल सरफेस इज फ्री, सो दिस होल सरफेस कवर्ड विद Na पॉजिटिव आयंस. राइट, Similarly, Na positive covered by Cl minus ions. In this way, they form a giant molecule. This is the reason your ionic substances always in solid state, because these are the giant molecule. And for ease of calculation and for ease of study, such big molecules can't be considered. This is the reason, because ये छोटे बड़े भी हो सकते हैं, so can't consider. Hence we consider their formula unit, or we can say the general ratio of the ions in the crystal. So its formula is NaCl for the ease of study, right? So in this way you can prepare all the compounds as that can be given to you, right? Now one more example, magnesium and oxygen के बीच में bonding. Magnesium atomic number 282, electronic configuration 282, atomic number 12, oxygen 26. So it transfers its 2 electron, minus 2 electrons. It receives these 2 electrons and it changes into Mg plus 2, and its configuration become 2,8. It become O minus 2 and its configuration become 2,8, right? Now these two join together by electrostatic force of attraction. As I already discussed with you कि ये चूँकि चार्ज यूनिफॉर्म होता है तो किसी भी जगह पर आप इसको कर सकते हैं. और इसी तरीके से जस्ट लाइक द NaCl, it also surrounded by O surrounded by the magnesium ion and magnesium surrounded by the O ion or oxide ions. So their simple ratio is considered MgO, hence magnesium oxide having the formula MgO. Similarly, you can do MgCl2, CaCl2, etc. One is showing here CaCl2. In case of CaCl2, we require 2 atoms of Cl and 1 atom of Ca. It has configuration 2882. It has 287. It has 287. It receives 1 electron from this one, 1 electron, and it loses 2 electrons. It receives 1 electron out of these two, 1 each, 1 electron. It changes into Cl minus 288. It changes into Ca plus 2, 288. It changes into Cl minus 288, right? Then electrostatic force of attraction, Cl minus Ca plus 2, Cl minus, and due to this force of attraction they attach together. ठीक है, यहाँ कोई परफेक्ट बॉन्ड नहीं बनेगा. दिस इज इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक फोर्स. और मैंने आपको क्या बताया कि Cl सराउंडेड बाई Ca plus 2 ion, this Cl minus is also. So in this way you can prepare the bonding. Now properties. So इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक फोर्स ऑफ अट्रैक्शन है, सब तरफ से अटैच्ड होते हैं, so इसलिए ये जो है कैसे होते हैं, ये जो है बिग मॉलिक्यूल्स होते हैं, जायंट मॉलिक्यूल्स होते हैं, एंड ऑल आर सॉलिड इन स्टेट. प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ आयनिक कंपाउंड, दे आर पुअर कंडक्टर ऑफ द इलेक्ट्रिसिटी. ये अगर आप इसको गर्म करेंगे तो मेटल जो है वो अपना कलर, या आयन अपना कलर जो है वो उसको इम्पार्ट करेगा, जो फ्लेम है उसको इम्पार्ट करेगा. सोडियम क्लोराइड को अगर हीट करेंगे तो सोडियम अपना कलर देगा, कैल्शियम क्लोराइड में कैल्शियम, लिथियम क्लोराइड में लिथियम, इस तरह डिफरेंट आयन्स अपने कलर्स देते हैं. ठीक है. एंड टू चेक द कंडक्टिविटी एज यूजुअल यू प्रिपेयर द टेस्टर, बैटरी, switch, bulb attached in the series, and 2 free ends having the 2 electrodes. You have the salt solution, and when you dip these electrodes in that, bulb start to glow. That means it is good conductor of electricity. Now important point to note, ionic compounds are good conductor of electricity in their solution form or in their molten state, because ions become free, and in liquid state ions are the charge carrier, but in the solid state charge carrier are the electrons, right? So in this way their solution or in their molten state they are good conductor of electricity, but they are poor conductor of electricity in the solid state, because at that time charged ions are not free. फॉर एग्जाम्पल अभी हमने सोडियम क्लोराइड, कैल्शियम क्लोराइड ये सब डिस्कस किए, तो इनका जो फॉर्मेशन होता है वो आयन से ही होता है, यानी कि सॉलिड स्टेट में भी आयन प्रेजेंट होते हैं, लेकिन क्योंकि वो फ्री नहीं होते हैं इसलिए इलेक्ट्रिसिटी कंडक्ट नहीं करेंगे, राइट. अदर प्रॉपर्टीज, फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टीज, आयनिक कंपाउंड सॉलिड एंड हार्ड स्ट्रॉन्ग फोर्स ऑफ अट्रैक्शन की वजह से, जो कि पॉजिटिव और नेगेटिव आयंस के बीच में होता है। और ये कंपाउंड जो है ये ब्रिटल होते हैं, यानी हैमरिंग दे ब्रेक डाउन इनटू स्मॉल पीसेस। थैंक यू।